Hey, biscuits! Welcome to Kitchenette Best Friends.
Where friends don't let friends where friends don't let friends watch baking alone. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is not Kimberly's Kitchen.
It's Amanda's studio.
Once again, we're back for the semifinals of the Great British Baking Show.
Finals.
Wow, I'm so sad and excited and also scared for who's gonna go home because this is the worst week. This is the last week someone goes home.
I know, so if you don't get, it's so disappointing
it just hurts so bad
to not be in the final.
Yeah, well, and we've got an interesting cast of characters this week. So we've got our Maddie, who's our Maverick. We've got Tasha, who's been strong and creative and great, and also the heart of the tent in a way that oh, I really hope she doesn't go home. I will be very sad.
I know.
And then we've got Dan, who has been the goober dad of the group, but also a great baker.
Also great.
Consistently pretty great, and then occasionally will not be so great. Poor Christy went home last week.
It's very sad.
We lost our
Spirit
sweet
animal.
Yes, your mom friend. The mom friend.
The mom I aspire to.
Yeah. And then who else? One more. Josh, our Christmas tree.
Oh,
Our little Christmas tree bud.
Who's I'm fairly
also very
certain
good.
In our fantasy league, I was like, let Maddie win.
Cool.
So we'll
that
see.
Would be fun.
It's Patisserie week.
I think I
doubt
said
it,
Tasha.
but I said Maddie.
Could be fun.
Yeah.
We'll find out what happens. At this point, it's anybody's game. It's one bad bake and anybody's game.
Yeah.
So I will be very interested to see what happens.
We're going to find out.
So the mugshot
Mugshot.
this week, I am very excited to share from beloved community member Peach Extraordinaire Hustle. I have D20 mugs.
They're so cute.
They're
Much
so
lighter
cute.
than anticipated upon viewing.
And a little lid, which
I
is
love a mug
very
with a
fun.
lid.
Also like an angular lip, which is an interesting choice, but actually has
interesting
been very satisfying to drink out of. So I'm enjoying that quite a bit.
The everything in its place part of me just really wants to know what numbers should go next to which on an actual dice.
Oh, sure.
The 20.
The 20 goes with the 8. Oh, it is right. Okay.
So the 20
and then
should
a
go
14.
to a 2.
Aha! You did it.
Mine was right.
Mine isn't. Ready? And boop.
Okay.
Now
We figured
we're
it out.
ready. And bonus action will air its final episode on Monday night, which is cool. Volume 1. More to come. Also, hopefully by this time, and I'll edit it out if not by this time, but I finished the lyric video and the making of the music video. So I think we're going to be able to release the full song for a bonus action, which I'm
so
very proud of.
good.
Thank you. Very proud of it.
love
Very
it.
excited to share it with you all. Go
If
ahead.
you like this edited reaction, but you'd prefer an unedited reaction,
Head on over to the previewed Patreon.
lots of fun, cool people.
Fun
Cool people. I don't know, lots of fun. Cool stuff.
All over there. Also on the Discord, but on the preview Patreon as well. We would love to have you join that party because it's a great time. We got full watch-alongs there, all the slurps and stories and giggles.
All right, without further ado.
Should we watch this thing?
We should watch
this thing. Here we go.
Okay, ready? There we go. Oh, the headphone helps.
Just went straight into it though.
Well, semifinals, no cold open.
Like it's from a Parisian shop, don't it? Which isn't easy.
Oh, it's so muddled.
That's
So
so
good.
This
pretty.
week makes me so, ooh.
Oh, pretty.
Oh my gosh. That's
I
the
made a
technical.
French tart for Thanksgiving.
Did you?
I made a pear and frangipane tart.
Yum. Was it
was
good? That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
And who will fold
Oh my
under the
gosh.
pressure?
Oh my god.
But I used store-bought pastry, which was gross.
Oh, really?
Well, it thawed and was weird, and I had
Yeah.
to re-roll it, and it got tough.
Just want to go to the pub.
Oh, Dan. Oh, no. Okay.
I think I said Dan would go home
Really?
because I couldn't bear saying Tasha would go home.
Oh. I also can't bear any of them going home.
Worst case scenario, you've made it to the semi-finals.
That's a
Best
good
case,
point.
I go to the finals.
Oh, Dan.
I'm so proud of how far I've come.
Never in a million years would have imagined I could get this far.
You're a good baker, Josh. Believe in yourself, man.
What am I doing here?
You're also a
I'm
good
not
baker,
labelled
Maddie.
yet.
Maddie's whole vibe. It's like, I just stumbled upon to this. I was a PA, and they just asked if I'd step in. Someone quit.
Unfortunately, today, Alison's a little bit poorly and she won't be joining us.
Shoot. What a week to be out.
The bad news is it's patisserie week.
There are a lot of weeks I would
For
falter.
nonce, yes. Your financiers should be worthy of a Parisian patisserie window, and they can be any flavour you
Short.
like.
Oh my goodness, I went to a museum yesterday, and they had necklaces that I was just like, this is where Prue shops. Prue shops exclusively at a museum gift shop.
What an aesthetic.
Yeah.
Patisserie, patisserie, patisserie.
There's so few of them.
I'm ready for the challenge.
It always feels so weird
Is
at
this
this
when they get
stage.
2 benches? Maybe that's the finals.
Oh, like they each
They
get
can
2
like
benches?
spread out.
Oh, well, I guess it depends on the bake if they're
Yeah.
going to need 2 benches.
And they usually have brown butter in there. And brown butter is just butter
sounds
with
delicious.
Reese's
Yeah,
flavour.
Financiers should be quite
Mediterranean.
moist.
interesting. Isn't it the little milk solids that are charred
That's
that give
what
it the
toasts.
flavor?
Yeah.
I'll go. I guess it would maybe infuse in the
Maybe he overdid it.
maybe.
Dan, tell us all about your financiers.
So for my first batch,
Really chewed that
Said
word.
that in a weird way.
matcha
Yeah.
and pink peppercorn.
That sounds
Oh,
Shall we give it
Paul absolutely loves matcha.
I do, yeah.
No.
He hates it
No.
so much.
yeah. Well, it's that kind of grassy, like
It's very earthy.
earthy. Yeah, it's that
If it's
flavor palette.
appropriately sweetened, it's perfect.
Fair enough. Well, pistachio.
Yeah.
That might actually blend nicely.
Looks like something out of a horror movie, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. Ugh.
And the other one is going to be chocolate.
Chocolate and orange.
Orange.
People love a chocolate orange,
Yeah.
and I find it gross.
Catch up with the others. They've
Yeah,
all had
possibly.
two.
Has Maddie had 2 Star Bakers?
No, has he? He hadn't 1-star baker before.
Right?
I didn't think so.
He had 1.
Second week too.
Week 2? You're never a week 2 person.
Well, I just wanted to get through 1 week. We'll see what happens.
What if Josh wins the whole thing? Wouldn't that be
He
cute?
might. He's very good.
This is for my hazelnut coffee financiers.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Tasha's doing coffee. Bloody hell. That's not what you need, is it?
Aw. Coffee's a good choice.
So like almost like a tiramisu, and then
Yum.
mango, lime,
So-
and coconut.
Oh,
Really figuring out what a financier is.
it's a little bar. No, I think it's more of a
Cake?
Running through the centre of Matty's coffee-flavoured
Like,
financiers
that-
is a generous channel of chocolate ganache.
Cookie.
don't.
No. Cake.
Cookie. I think it might be closer to cookie, or like a little like a shortbread
dense-
cookie
Okay.
closer. But maybe
We'll see in a
Don't
minute.
know.
I think maybe it's like a Twinkie.
Oh, maybe.
Filled.
But is a Twinkie? Twinkie's cake more than cookie, so.
Okay, last week's win.
Full on. Feel like I'm a
Yeah,
kid
like
at
that's
school.
not short. That's
No, that's batter.
yeah.
Maybe it's like a layered cake type kind of.
I think it's
Redemptive
filled.
financiers will see her pistachio sponges decorated
maybe
with raspberry Swiss meringue buttercream and fresh raspberries.
You know, I do love these moulds. They look like miniature coffins. Sort of thing Noel would lie in.
These bite-sized cakes are traditionally
Cakes.
baked in
Cakes.
small rectangular moulds.
That's fun.
I think I would love that over a cupcake.
Wait,
It
what?
sounds easier to eat.
Oh, sure.
A little log cake like this.
It's stressful.
I don't really like silence either.
I know, it feels a little bit serious.
It is, isn't
A little
it?
bit grown up.
Yeah, it's not a bit of me.
No, me neither.
Could see Maddie doing well.
Because he executes things quite well. He just sometimes
He's
is like,
just a little chaotic about it.
and like, I think the last time like you executed it well, but they're like you could have gone further. So like in
Sure.
Patisserie Week,
But also, Patisserie's all about the precision, and I
True.
wouldn't say he's been a precise baker. He's closer to a me baker. You know what I mean? Like there's a little extra chaos, and
Yeah.
like, well, this kind of worked. I improvised a little.
That's my Swiss meringue buttercream. Raspberry puree, that will go in there.
Oh,
oh,
that sounds yummy.
it does.
The Swiss meringue buttercream, man.
That's
That was
good.
Very good.
Gonna turn some ovens off for me.
Who's do you want me to turn up? Josh.
He's very clever though. He probably checks his oven, unlike me.
Unlike me.
Tash.
Fridge and oven. She's very good.
Do like a prank version of Bake Off where everybody just has to contend with being.
Is that a thing on Nailed It where like whoever's winning can like
Can do it, think can
Financier has a
sabotage. I think
crisp,
so.
eggshell-like
oh,
exterior.
it's similar to
Yeah, I'm really
a
pleased with it.
Madeleine kind of.
Yeah.
With the dome.
With a little Yeah, Madeleine's like a little cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would like this.
I think I would too.
I don't know what I would have made. I
don't
probably
know,
also would have gone through some sort of matcha thing.
All right. And I would have gone for some sort of mocha thing.
I never think to make coffee desserts.
They're fun. Well, and with chocolate, they do fun things to like help the chocolate get a little bit more flavorful, which I love.
Yeah. Like there's espresso powder in the chocolate cake that I make.
Right, I think we're ready to go.
That looks
We can
yummy.
begin with the decoration.
Come on. What are you putting on there, mango? Peach.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks like my dad's peach pie. He does like a, it's pretty good. It's just very wet. He doesn't really worry about a soggy bottom. He's like, yeah, it's tasty.
I made a peach tart a few times.
Oh.
With frangipane as well. It's
See,
delicious.
never tried frangipane.
We should do it.
Okay.
Jay was a really big fan. And we had a vegan frangipane because my sister was there. I used aquafaba. Seen that?
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
Like
I
the
know like
juice of a
the juice of a
chickpea?
chickpea.
I just want to cut out a little wedge for the ganache.
Nervous.
I hope that's cooked.
I'm just going to get this yuzu gel.
Very satisfying.
I don't know why that really icked me out.
Oh, that's
Chocolate in the
gorgeous.
middle, and then pipe over the top.
Do you think your pipe works? Come on, since you've been on this show.
So chunky. Was it just over whipped, maybe? It looks nice from far away.
Yeah, but it's a
up
little
close. It's a little. Ooh.
over whipped or too cold or
Yeah,
something, like not coming out.
Raspberry looks so tasty.
pipe.
Come on, Tash, you can do it.
So
These are so fun.
I really wish I had time to re-whip this buttercream.
Got a bit of cool on me.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Those look great.
Dan! They all look like they did such a good job. And I
Yeah.
really would like to take a bite out of each and every one.
Oh, shoot.
These little beauties.
No.
Curdled my buttercream.
It's all right, my mousse is lumpy, so don't worry.
Oh, Dan, he's so sweet. They look a little like boobs, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Little
There was something
globule.
about that little clear
Yeah, that
bloop.
Well, straight off the bat, they look very good. Both are uniform because you've used a similar pattern on both.
I just think they're a little overbaked. Well, maybe not.
We'll see. Well, the worry was under baking because they were bigger, right?
Oh, I thought it was overbaking because it's like dried out.
I do think it's overbaked.
Overbaked, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he was worried about or underbaking.
Yeah, maybe he was scared.
Mango, lime, and
Yeah,
coconut.
see, it's not. It's just a little.
Your flavours are so good, Matty.
Oh, that's good.
But I think you've got
Fair.
real grown-up flavours.
Grown up flavors.
He's grown up.
He's so cute. Oh, that warmed my whole heart. These little shards are so funny.
At first glance, they look absolutely lovely.
Unicorns.
Little narwhals.
Yeah, little narwhals. That's exactly right.
It has gone slightly over,
Yeah, it looks
unfortunately.
a little too
And
sharp.
actually, it could have been much neater on that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done,
you.
Tasha.
All right. So far, a little middling for both, but generally
Yeah.
good.
Josh's look great.
Yeah. No surprise there.
I do think they look very good.
Yum.
It's hazelnut chocolate and orange with a chocolate Italian buttercream on top.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is like recently that I'm just like, this looks doable and delicious.
And delicious. I feel like this is a really good, impressive, but also doable bake.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Because it is kind of a cupcake.
Effectively. But somehow
different
seems
kind
so
of
much
cake.
fancier
Yeah.
than a cupcake. Those little peach ones look really
They do look beautiful.
They're very neat.
Japanese-inspired one first. This is the tonka
this is the
bean
matcha,
with the
okay.
pink peppercorn and pistachio and matcha and
Everything else.
that's beautiful. Clever. Yeah. Matcha hits right at the end. Tonka beans there.
What is a tonka bean?
Not in the slightest.
Peach, orange.
And
That
raspberry.
looks like a good bake on the peach one, too.
That's beautiful.
Ooh, a semi-final
really nice.
handshake. Oh, shoot.
Wowza.
Oh, Dan. I'm surprised.
What time to get a handshake?
That went a bit better than expected, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, they're all so supportive of each other.
I know.
We've known for weeks that Patisserie is his week. It's the one that he's been really looking forward to.
We've known this for weeks.
Cool. Good to know.
And every week I'm reminded that I know absolutely nothing. I thought they was underbaked.
Oh.
And the pressure in the tent is about to rise as the
Okay, so
bakers
this is
face the,
like,
another gingham
Thing that they had all the
wrapped
like
unknown.
little, it was like a tart or something.
Let's see.
By the wonderful Prue. Prue, any words of advice?
So we'll have a Paul final technical. Okay.
Paul and I are going to be looking for is exquisite presentation.
Maddie!
Prue would love you to make a tarte aux pommes. If you didn't do GCSE French, that is an apple tart.
Got it.
Just very similar to the pear tart I made for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Filled with a smooth almond
Frangipane. Ah, there you go.
frangipane.
It's my
Very
favourite
pretty.
dessert.
Uh-huh.
I absolutely
That must
love
be a
it.
pain
to
in the
get
butt to
perfect
assemble.
apple tart like this, it actually has to
them
go
all
in the
the
oven
same
3
way.
times.
Here's a mandolin. Mandolin to slice them so they're all the same.
Oh, I see. A tool. I thought, but
Not the
instrument.
instruments.
I got very confused.
Just to set it a bit. And then they add the apple puree and the apples to make a
Puree.
Gosh, that's gorgeous. Well, yeah, and your crust has to be the right thickness and the...
Well, that could easily be because it has 3 tablespoons of Calvados in it. But I haven't told them how much to do.
Calvados?
Who makes the best apple tart? Northerners or Southerners?
It's very wet.
Yeah.
There's a better way, Dan.
I've got a big nose.
I've got a big nose.
Me and you have got some schnozzes. haven't
We are, mate, yeah.
Strong leaders.
Strong leaders,
Gods.
I want to get it to maybe about 3 mil. I'm saying that like I know what 3 mil looks like. You've got to be quite delicate.
Take a bit off this, do a bit of DIY work down here.
Again, we're going to use all of these beans, try and get them right into the corners.
I need to get some of those beans. I never
Me
blind
too.
bake. Yeah.
I used the almonds that I then put on top of the tart, which was
Nice.
actually good because then I just
Yeah, they
happened
roasted
to
them a little
roast
bit.
some almonds.
Clever.
But they weren't quite heavy enough. Like I didn't have enough, so it kind of
Yeah.
went like.
If the pastry isn't baked when the filling goes in, I don't think it'll ever bake.
Great.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess it's just a very wet filling, so you can't...
Yeah.
It's just cream butter and sugar and then mix in your egg and almonds.
Beat that baby in.
I didn't realize how simple it was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a little more complicated to make a vegan one.
Fair.
Prue likes a drink, doesn't she? So maybe 50 mil?
That's correct. 2 tablespoons. Done it.
Calvados is.
Okay. I don't feel bad about not knowing that.
No.
Ooh, that looked a little puffy.
A little minute or 2.
Still not dried out yet.
Maddie. You're already overbaked today.
5.
Ooh, that looked really rapid.
Bad.
Maybe should have gone longer.
Yeah, you should have.
I don't want it to be dried out and I don't want it to burn because it has to go in again twice.
I think it's going to be underbaked, though. Ooh, I don't know.
Or perfect, who knows?
Or perfect.
Although I also, when I was blind baking mine, was very, like it was not golden, you know?
Okay.
Bloody
It looked,
Any
It
cracks
looks
in the
like that, like
pastry?
And it turned out cooked.
yeah.
All right.
I might be coming fourth.
Have you ever won a technical?
I beg your pardon, I've won 3.
Oops.
So I'm going to slap this in, like so.
Bake
That's
the French
the
pan
French
in the
pan.
pastry
Okay.
case.
Obviously, the whole point of patisserie.
Very satisfying
Miles too
sharpening.
thick.
My chopping isn't exactly the most even.
He's a bit rough. It's like a dog's dinner, doesn't it?
Spread the apple puree over the frangipane.
Quite a lot of apple puree.
Well, if the whole pie is supposed to be an apple
That's true.
pie.
Arrange the apple slices skin side up in a concentric overlapping circle.
I'm baffled by those instructions.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Why do I do this?
Oh,
Ooh, those
much
are
too
thick.
thick.
Squeezing its way slightly.
Well, I think Maddie might get it the right
Yeah,
way.
Maddie looked
Wasn't he an engineer?
Teacher.
No. Gym teacher.
a teacher.
Who was the engineer?
Somebody who left.
Oh,
I don't remember.
I don't either. There's always an engineer.
Yeah. Or a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
That looks great,
Good
Maddie.
job!
Oh, he's getting it if it's cooked.
Josh's looks
Yeah.
absolutely top, isn't it? Oh, that's how he's...
Ooh, yeah, Josh has
Josh
got
and
it
Maddie
too.
got it.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, Tosh, oh no.
That's so
Just looks
That's what I
incorrect.
should have done.
To be fair, I don't know if I would have gotten it with those instructions.
I've just seen this apple tart before, so I think
Yeah.
I would have known. Gorgeous, Maddie.
Okay.
Right.
Glaze a tart with apricot nappage.
Do you want a nappy, Jess?
Nope.
No, not do I.
Nappy sounds like nappy, like a baby. Like,
Yeah.
Sticky, shiny, but brushable.
There we are, 1 nappage.
okay.
Oh, fine.
I'm just going to give it maybe another minute.
Maddie seems to be in control.
Yeah.
Now, he might not know whether he should not be in control. You know what I mean? Like he might not.
Just giving the old nappage
Yes,
a go.
that looks so good.
Doesn't it look?
It's really soggy. Oh. Shoot,
Gorge,
Tosh.
but I think Maddie's is the prettiest.
Yeah.
Bakers, you
Great.
only have 1 minute
That'd
left.
look a little underbaked, though,
I don't
I
know if
think.
that's baked enough.
No, not enough, but
That looks pretty good.
Straight off.
Josh is gonna win it, I think.
That was horrible.
I so badly want one of those big spatulas. Every time I see it.
Oh my god, this is falling apart.
Can I help?
Oh, sweet Maddie. All right, don't lose your nerve.
And place them behind your photographs.
Oh, that was amazing. How did you do that?
Pretty enough to grace any Parisian patisserie with a
Tasha's
short
ended up
buttery
looking prettier
pastry
than
cake.
Yes.
A flavourful
Dan,
French
however.
ham and apple
Not
puree
right.
filling.
Clumsy's a good word for this.
Looks
The
underbaked.
pastry may be cracked, but it's very nice.
Okay.
And it's properly baked.
Oh, great.
Frangipane's not very strong.
What would make a frangipane strong? The alcohol?
The almond
Pastry,
essence?
I would say, possibly could have had a little bit longer in the oven, just to put a bit more of a
Oh, it just
flash
looks
of
too
colour.
thin.
Yeah.
Disaster.
Oh.
This struggled to come out of the tin, didn't it? And it looks very
That's
messy.
so
I think
underbaked.
It's just
perhaps wasn't baked blind enough.
There's no colour on that at all.
Shoot. Oh, poor Josh.
It's delicious.
The apples are very nicely thinly sliced. They're nicely arranged.
So, Tosh at
That's
the bottom.
lovely.
poor girl.
Dan, Maddie, Josh? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Matty, pretty good actually. Very, very neat. It just needed a little bit longer in the oven. Very, very good.
I mean, he nailed it. He did well.
Yeah.
First in a technical. It's taken 9 weeks, but got one now, so I'm over the
Well, you'd
moon.
never won technical before?
Huh.
No.
There was absolutely nothing between them. It was like splitting hairs, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
And the finances couldn't have gone any better, could we? So I've had such
Well, and
an
he
ace
had
day.
the he
Brilliant.
had the handshake. So
Disaster.
Oh boy.
Last place.
Oh, Tasha. Oh, Kimberly, I don't think I can handle it if Tasha goes home.
No.
I don't want it.
Still not with us. She's still poorly, unfortunately. But it was a great start to the semi-finals.
It certainly was.
Buns in her jacket.
Yeah.
Like her whole look today is real cute.
I would never have said Tasha could make such a mess of such a simple thing
Oh,
as
what-
an apple tart.
It's hard.
That's mean.
It is all down to this
It does feel down
last
to the
challenge.
So
showstopper.
exciting.
Like Dan would have to really boff the showstopper to go home, I feel like. Same with Josh.
To bake an exquisite millefoglie, which is the Italian equivalent
millefeuille.
of the French millefeuille.
Boy, that's the thing. It's like a stacked
Yeah.
thing. That's hard.
It's usually crepes, right? Oh, no.
Yeah, no. It's like
I'm
a
thinking
little
of,
sandwich.
what's a crepe cake called?
Crepe cake. I don't know.
But yeah.
But yes, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
No, yeah, this is the
No,
thing where it's like
millefeuille is
a
almost
little,
like,
a
Napoleon
cracker
in-
almost.
Yeah.
And then like,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like the hardest thing for this is to get the
That puff pastry. So
right.
thin. Yeah.
Yeah, to
Thin
get it
but
like
flaky.
but then also sturdy enough to actually
Yeah.
withstand
You
the...
bake it. I've seen people bake them like in between two.
Yeah, you have to like stack
pans.
it to make it flat.
Yeah, sounds terrible.
Yeah. I don't want to bake this. Can we
No,
not?
no.
Okay.
What we want is at least 4 layers of puff pastry.
4
real
layers.
pastry, not rough puff or cheats puff. Proper puff
Oh,
pastry.
proper puff pastry too. Okay.
Just rolling out my butter. Once my dough's rested in the fridge, I'll then...
Butter smacking.
So I'm alternating all day between the fridge and the freezer. Fingers crossed it'll all be all right.
That looks...
No, that's butter.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
No, he like softens the
Maddie.
butter to make it a block.
I see.
Yeah.
Making the, yes.
So I am doing my take on a tiramisu,
Oh, lovely.
and it's going to be in the shape of an electric guitar.
Why like a guitar?
This is for
How?
a gig.
Such a dad.
Dan's tiramisu-inspired
That's
showstopper
very
will contain
fun.
layers of coffee and chocolate creme diplomat and amaretto
Yeah, I
milk.
think I've only seen the millefeuille as like the little
Yeah,
like
just
rectangles,
like
like
a-
individual ones,
I
not
guess
like
the
full-
Italian one is a...
full cake or cake.
Yeah.
Cake.
What is cake? What is dessert?
With their dough rested and butter blocks chilled firm, the bakers can begin the
Have you ever
lamination
failed at puff
process.
pastry?
I have never attempted puff pastry.
I've failed at it. I've done it right before, but I've also
Uh-uh.
failed at it, and it's a real bummer because it's a lot of work.
They sell
and
really good
time.
puff pastry in the freezer section.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
I
the
just
one
wanted to
thing that I'm like,
try it.
puff
I was
pastry and
just
phyllo dough.
curious.
I'm not trying myself.
Fair. I don't think I'd ever try phyllo dough. There's
I don't
too
think
much.
I have like a table
there's no
big
space.
enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't interest me. But the idea of like doing it this way and just like, I don't know, like there's like a skill to this that I find challenging and like want to try to master.
I'm doing inverse puff pastry.
That's the one where the butter goes on the outside?
That's right.
So it has to be much more difficult.
Yeah, I like making my life difficult.
And mango curd,
remembering somebody who
elegantly
did that in the
decorated with a
final or
white
the
chocolate
semi-final and
cup
it
containing a
failed.
delicate mango rose.
As Dan, Josh, and Matty's pastry hits the fridge to firm up ahead of the next turn, Tasha's is ready for its first inverse fold.
Huh. Nothing worse than like
So glad you saw that crap.
dealing with pastry.
Under screwed.
Yeah.
3 tiers, all alcohol,
All
limoncello,
alcohol.
masala, and amaretto.
Okay. God, he's so cute.
Matty's Italian tipples will flavour
Wow.
3 creme diplomat fillings,
That looks
drizzled
like a
with
wedding
lemon and plum
cake,
curds,
Matty.
and pipe between layers.
Bud.
You okay? You gonna do this?
If he pulls it off, it'll be very impressive.
You shouldn't worry about the booze. It's just how it tastes, you know.
It's been Prue's mantra for years.
Don't worry about
One
the
day
booze.
I'll punch you.
One day I'll punch him. I'd like to see that. Just for one of these.
Hopefully this one's a bit smoother than the last one.
This will be fold 4. 2 from being done.
This is looking really good. I'm really pleased with it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, wow.
I love when they zoom in on the layers.
No, it's very satisfying. That's the other reason I wanted to make it. It's I want to like see that happen.
I'm so wrong with this pastry.
Ugh,
Very stressed for her.
I am too. I stopped breathing.
Why did I do inverse? That was a really
I
stupid
don't know. Why
thing
did
to do.
you?
Precision is paramount.
You don't want them to be too thick
stacking.
when you have a milky. They're quite thin layers. That's why you've got the sheet on there to sort of weigh them down. Oh, it's not on.
Noel!
Josh!
Noel turned the oven off.
And he didn't check his oven. Maddie thought he would. God, can you imagine if Maddie just like had done like a little just to be funny? Like
No, I cannot. No.
The celebration for a person in mind, so I've done it for my nan. And I've gone for the colours that I associate with her a lot: yellows, purples, and pinks.
So I've got 2 in, and then I'm going to get these 2 prepared, bang them in the fridge, ready to go in as soon as they come out.
2 of the layers are in the oven at the moment. This is plum curd, which is quite nice. It was a bit tart.
Oh, I expected like raspberry
Me
or something. Or
too.
even.
Oh my god.
No, what?
Tash, you all right?
There's no layers in my pastry.
Oh, honey.
I'm worried about her pastry because I've never done pastry the way she's doing it.
Tasha's sound like amazing flavours. She's got to finish it. It's got to look and taste incredible.
Then it's got to. No pressure. It's just
to.
got to.
Whoa, I've got a bad feeling.
I know.
Oh.
The texture of it sometimes, it can be a bit rubbery.
If you check out his guitar, it's pretty similar colour.
Yeah, that is a. That's not an edible color. That's not something I want to put in my mouth.
Put a bit of gelatin into each of his layers because the curd won't stand up to the weight of other layers on top.
He's got to keep the level really flat.
15 sheets of gelatin.
Yuck. It might look great. I just don't want to put it in my body.
You have an hour left.
Focaccia. Oh, focaccia.
I love focaccia.
I always mix up those
Me
names.
too. To the point where like I ordered focaccia once and I was like, no.
Oh.
The first time I might not actually finish a challenge.
Oh gosh.
Tasha.
Dang it.
Too much going on. Sorting out my curd, whipping that cream, getting them out the oven, getting more in the oven.
It's too many things.
Yeah. Did I tell you about my dad trying to whip half and half because he forgot the heavy cream for the whipped cream?
How'd that work out for him?
It did not. Didn't work.
I like that he tried. I probably would have tried
He
too.
swung by the corner store and was like, well, I'll see what I can do. Pro tip. Can't whip half and half.
No.
Nice and golden, nice and
That
puffy.
looks really good.
That.
That was very much the little kid with that meme that even looks kind of like the grown-up version of that small child.
What are your baker's instincts telling you?
Copy that.
We were watching cooking shows with my parents over Thanksgiving, and Jay made quite a bit of fun of me because this guy like took his bread out of the oven and just went,
Nice.
and he was like, "Is this sports?"
It's you.
And I was like, "Yeah."
I mean, honestly, kinda.
It's our sport.
It is our sports.
Nice.
We're even doing a fantasy league about
I
it.
know.
This is mirror glaze.
Yeah, that looks a little dark.
Yuck.
And that looks like goop.
Such a dad.
Just kind of heating away now. Need to
That
do it at a
looks
speed.
delicious.
That does look very fun. I'd eat that.
Wheel for the top of the guitar.
So wood effects.
That's clever.
Tomato
Okay.
mousse on here. Full layer of.
The only thing that worries about me about these, because they look great and I think they'll be delicious.
Yeah.
But cutting them sounds
It's a
terrible.
miracle.
Yes.
Contains us.
Because they would just.
I see layers. I see layers.
Tasha.
Hey, we'll take that miracle. Now just finish it, girl. Finish strong.
There's a lot of butter in there, but there are layers.
Back in the game.
Yeah, no, that's not great. That means.
Pastry's looking good. My concern now is getting it cool.
Layers. Okay, but yeah, they get like crisps when the butter pours out, and then
Yeah.
there's not. It's like they fall apart.
I'm quite pleased with how it's all
Ooh.
coming together.
What is that?
It's just melting.
Bakers, 15
I mean,
minutes
this is a hard
left.
challenge. My heart. I can't take it.
I know.
Why is this so stressful?
This is too quiet. What's happening?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh.
I really don't like
Yeah.
the change in tone right now.
Nope.
It's like both of our anxieties just
So
went,
it-
why? Why quiet?
God, the editing on this show and the sound design, they really get us. Oh my god. Hi.
Gorge.
Yeah.
Ah, it's not set.
Balloons.
Do we need a hand?
Clever.
But also,
If it was done.
if it worked.
I like a challenge.
Bakers, you have 1 minute left.
Sweetie.
I'm really, really pleased. It's not dipping. It's
Wow.
Wow. Well done, Josh.
Like a weird little.
Up. Please step away from your bake.
It's just skin tone.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah,
It looks like a bra.
it does.
Oh, Josh.
I mean, Josh's looks very
Yours
good.
looks lovely, Matty.
Maddie's does not look as finessed, but it does look tasty.
Good. Yeah.
Oh, I'm nervous for Tasha.
I'm
Oh,
nervous for everyone.
Josh, would you like to bring up your showstopper,
okay.
please?
We're gonna start with Josh. All right.
Starting
Gonna
off
set
strong.
the tone. That's so impressive.
But how do you cut it?
I don't.
We're gonna see.
You just karate chop.
It flakes
How
and
do you
it's
put that in a
flat.
way that's-
It's not
Wouldn't
dipping,
be
and I
an
like that.
flexing, would
Let's
it?
have a look inside, shall we?
Beautiful.
You do karate chop.
Wow.
Elegant.
I think you slightly overbaked it by minutes.
Yeah.
okay.
Did look too dark. Yeah.
And I very seldom
done, Josh.
disagree with Mr. Hollywood, but I don't think the pastry's overbaked.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Lovely, thank you.
Wow.
good work, Josh.
Well done, Joshy.
Josh.
That looks really fun from the top.
Yeah.
You've had a bit of a squeeze on that, and the reason is your chocolate is heavier than your cream.
So imaginative, and I love the shape.
That cut nicely, actually.
Yeah.
That
'Cause
looks
maybe
tastier
it gets
to
like
me.
a little
like
softer
moist.
once
yeah.
But it's very rubbery.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I just made a terrible face, Judah.
I did too. I was
I
like,
just
oh,
watched both of us make the worst faces. Something about the sides didn't happen correctly.
Well, and it also.
The trouble is that the cake ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
you lose the
It, like,
layers.
Squashes and seals.
Pinch.
It is splitting into layers.
Yeah, that looks good.
I don't like your puff pastry. It's a bit too rubbery.
If it was baked right through, it would be better.
It should be flakier than that. I think
Okay.
you've shied off from giving it a little bit of colour.
Yeah.
He did.
Noel made him second guess himself. No.
I love the flavours. You're spot on with that. Puff pastry, I'm
Okay,
not
the flavors
convinced
being
about.
spot on though is a
Okay.
win.
Uh-huh.
That's. Oh, but now I'm very
What if
worried for
Maddie's in the
Tasha.
final?
I think he's gonna be. I think Tasha's gonna.
I don't want it. Yeah, 'cause that's weird looking.
Oh, and like.
Bra
I
full of
like the
mango.
pipe work. You've got a great lamination all the way through. That lamination
I'm
is
very
incredible.
surprised.
I mean, that really does look delicious, doesn't it?
Wow. Yeah. So far, I'm surprised.
It's very grainy.
Oh no.
Tastes lovely,
Get grainy
but
curd.
it's not quite as silky smooth as the other
I
two.
don't know. Oh, it curdled a little.
Oh, maybe.
Thank you.
Well, mango has like that hair.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, maybe it needs.
Just need to strain it, maybe.
Yeah.
It's between her and Maddie.
Not ideal.
But I think Maddie did better.
I think so too. Although his pastry wasn't good. Hers just like wasn't square. And
Yeah.
the curd wasn't good. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Makes perfect sense now, doesn't it? Once you know, you know. That could be the issue. That could be a problem.
Josh has won.
Epic. I think his flavours are really good.
Epic. Yeah. Okay. So I think Josh Star Baker, and then it's between our.
Oh.
Oh.
It didn't have that satiny smoothness, that's for sure.
So it's very close
But
between
one
them.
curd. If the rest of it was right.
There can only be one star baker though.
Josh, yeah.
And this week's star baker
No-brainer.
is Josh.
Yeah. Good job, bud.
On to the hard bit.
Oh, he has to do both.
He has to do both.
No.
So this is really heartbreaking. The person who's leaving us is
I think it is. Oh.
Tasha.
No.
Oh. Well, we needed a girl in the finals.
We needed our girl in the finals.
It's
You did
okay.
so well.
What
Yeah.
if Maddie wins Bake Off?
God.
It resets.
That. Yep. Next week it is all fair
all-
play.
You've done amazing, Tash.
Oh, they're amazing people.
Maddie's
They
like,
really are
oh
friends
my
for life."
god.
What have I done?
It's changed me, realising I can do so much more than I realised that
I
I
want
was
to see what
capable
you're
of.
doing next. I will watch all your things.
My nan will be so happy. She'd have come down next week as well. So, yeah, really chuffed.
My heart.
I mean, obviously, I can't get a smile off my face, kind of so excited. Walking out next week, and everyone, like, you know, all the bakers are going to have their families, my family's going to be here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm crying a little.
Who'd have thought it? My mind is doing
Can't wait for his
backflips.
show.
Yeah.
Fair few days of practice coming up.
Yeah.
Practice you.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, we did it.
We got through. We got through Tasha Lee.
Tasha. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm actually like really pleased that Maddie made it to the final
Me
because
too.
that's just a fun story. You know what I mean?
And also, like, it'll be a great episode.
yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yes.
But I'm also very sad.
Very sad. Tasha, for me, was occupying the same space as Nadia was.
Yeah.
You know, this like really genuinely good baker who like had some self-doubt but was like a really positive
Yeah.
energy and kept like trying to really believe in herself. And so just my heart like goes out to her. It was a hard
It was a hard. It's
weekend.
okay. She'll be okay.
She'll be okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. And our sweet Josh.
Our sweet Josh.
Sweet little
He
Christmas
just
tree of a
might
boy.
win.
He might. I could see that. I honestly could see any of them
Any of them.
winning. Maddie would be a surprise. But
how
could.
delightful.
How delightful. What a fun thing that would be to just be able to like watch his rise. Like he has learned a lot, clearly. He has done very well. It would be very silly.
I would
very
love
funny.
it so much. I'm gonna vote for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that Maddie wins just
because.
try.
I mean, you said he would win this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I said he'd go home. Sorry, Maddie. I didn't believe in you. I said Tasha would win. She made it to semifinals. That is huge. That's
Yes.
a huge win.
Yes.
Tasha, if you're watching, you did great. We're so proud of you.
We love you.
Kimberly, How would you rate the semifinals of Great British Bake Off?
I would rate it 1 out of 1. Maddie's still here.
Maddie's still here! Maddie!
He did it!
He did it! How would you rate this episode? Let us know in the comments below or hop in our Discord channel where lots of no. Hop in our Discord channel where lots of fun, cool people are talking about lots of fun, cool stuff. We'd love to have you join that conversation. Link is down below in our description box. And while you're down there, please like, subscribe, hit that bell.
Do that YouTube that you do so well. Ganache is extra, you beautiful, you weirdos, you.
Other videos popping up right here. We would appreciate you watching it as much as we appreciate you watching this one. We love you very much. We'll see you next week for the final episode of this season of Bake Off.
What a day it'll be.
What a day it will be. We'll see you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.